edges. These could probably do with a little bit of a tidy up across there, purely for the fact where I cut apart and it starts to wear, they do start to open up. These edges aren't too bad, they're all right, but these ones here could just do with a little buff down. So we're going to find something. Now what we've got here, this is I think it's Sedgwick's, I think, but it's one of the leather care products I use. Huntley Equestrian Leather Care it's called. So they're all naturals, fat, beeswax, things like that in them. Works really well. You can put it on a sponge. Can't for the life of me find a sponge, but it works just well on your fingers. If it's cold, you might need to warm it up a little bit, so it's a bit miserable again today. Just going to get a bit, and I've got it in there. That means I can rub that into that leather. I want to get it all the way around, make sure it's all in the nice places. And we get a good bit of leather that starts to show through there. That's pretty good, don't need loads of it. The bits where you have a join, especially where you have folds and things, you need to really sort of make sure that gets right into it. And same with pockets and stuff like that. You can see there where there's differences where it's starting to shine it up. And just work our way around. I'm going to lift that pocket a touch, so you can get your finger into it. If you ever wonder why leather workers' hands always look like a state and a mess, this is why. Things like this. And to be honest, this wallet ain't that bad. It was pretty good condition. It was, well, good condition. It was good condition. And the leather on it was all looked after, so it wasn't rotten. I've had other things where it looks like I'm working on a car, let alone leather work. Then we're going to flip it over, get the other side. Good. Rub it in, get it all around them rivets. Pop rivets like that, where they go a bit loose, that's when they can start to wear out and split through the leather, so you have to be careful with these. And if it splits through, you can't really do much with them. You can try putting rivets and washers, different size rivets in them. A bigger rivet, it's never really brilliant. The leather, once it starts to tear, is always a bit of an awkward one. Go. So it will absorb that through as it sits in there. It will absorb it round, and we can give it a bit of a brush off of it later on if we want. Get rid of that. So that's our wallet pretty much done. We just need to sort out that belt loop. So this piece here is just split. I can see where it's been glued in there, and it looks like it's got two. It's like the popper, yeah. The popper has been used to hold the leather. It's not stitched or anything like that. I thought it was stitched first of all, but it's not. But you can see where it's just torn through there, because that's going to be quite thin. It's actually, it's on both sides, hasn't it? Been glued back in place. So we'll have a look at this and see how we get on. So for the time being, I'm going to put this over there out of the way. And what I have got now is really hands that are all slippery and horrible because of that saddle soap. So paper towels are always good. They absorb most things. You'll know full well I use paper towels if you're watching my clipper videos. So I'm going to clean that up. Now, could I reuse these? I don't think I can, because to get that piece off, I'd have to drill that piece out, and that's just not going to work because I'll have nothing left to put it on. That's quite a big piece of leather, so I'm going to have to make a fresh one from it and just use a normal pop stud or something else. Yeah, I use a normal pop stud, so I shall use this to get my plans out of. This I'm going to reuse. So that's all together good. We can do that. So let's have a look at some of that. Alright.